Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casa Pinta, Vortex, Palazzo Parisio, Scavolini Malta in Cedar Valley Road, Jean Zamit for Sarah and Becky's makeup in the studio, Kurt McAuliffe at Blow Hairdressing for Sarah and Becky's studio hair, Vortex for the studio clothing of Becky and Sarah. Welcome to the second part of our special two-part edition of Flip the Venue, where the majestic Palazzo Parisio is being prepared for a magnificent Regency-inspired diamond ball in aid of charity.
Hi, Rachel!
Right?
Yeah!
Good.
Excited!
You excited?
Can you saw a little bit in there?
Yes, I did.
This is Rachel from Palazzo. They're not finished, they still need to fill, but we're putting the lights at the back.
Oh wow.
And
okay.
then we'll get the lighting up. I still have to decide the lights. I close everywhere and decide.
And see.
In the meantime, the gazebo is up.
That's beautiful.
This is a new thing we just decided
Imagined
to do.
right now.
Yes,
Very good.
we're very excited. DJ's over there. Let me show you here. The music room is the photo op. We're removing only that and this. And this is going to be the backdrop for the photo booth.
Perfect.
Okay, we remove the signs only tomorrow.
Yes.
And this should be a perfect room. Over here I'm doing 2 cocktails, so anyone with glasses doesn't put them on the antique places, but on the cocktails. Okay?
Perfect.
Now, we talk raffle.
Raffle.
Let's go.
While Sarah talks raffle with Rachel, work on the furniture, candles and flowers is underway.
So, from my end, Eva and her will do it, and then maybe
Okay.
Amandine and Emily will help
Okay,
if it takes long.
perfect.
But we
Yeah.
have 45 minutes to sell this raffle.
Yeah.
You heard
Yeah.
me yesterday.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it the second set of the string quartet, which is about 5 to 9, 10 to 9, till the singer's gonna start. Okay, but before the singer starts, we have the speeches. So what they can say at the speeches is the raffle is closing, lost tickets.
Yeah.
When they say the speech, and we give that last 5 minutes boost of selling.
We need to make sure that the raffle happens when it's meant to happen
Yes.
because of the inspector from the gaming
You
authority.
used the time I gave you. So it's
Yes.
after the fireworks.
At 11, I told them.
Yes,
I didn't,
good.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that they were going to send an inspector.
It's okay, we'll do it at 11, which is
Yeah.
good. We'll stop after the fireworks, we'll do the raffle, and then the DJ kicks off the party.
Perfect.
Now, you're gonna be 2 sets of ladies doing it. Rachel, super organized, will have everything ready with the tickets. 5, each ticket is €5, so 5 for 25. 10 for 50, but you get 2 free if you take 50 to encourage more money for the charity.
We're gonna do some air mixology. So we're gonna put dry ice in this one, like a tea is coming out, but it's not a tea, it's a cocktail.
Oh, how
And we're gonna
cool.
serve it in teacups.
Wow.
Ta.
Very nice.
Yes.
I love it.
Ta.
Mela.
And gradually, some surprising drinks are coming with a trolley. We do a
Nice.
show. The drinks will be tagged. Lady Whistle Down,
Very
Queen Charlotte, like this.
nice. Very,
Ah,
very nice.
You're welcome.
Very good. This is
Looking forward.
amazing.
good.
I give that back
Done.
to you. Let's not waste paper. Okay, Aid, I need to clear these two
Mela,
tables,
yes. To
but
open
not.
these windows for you, and then you can
And
start.
I want the bistros in there and covered with the linen. Can
Yes.
you cover them? Let's position the bistros, then we get them
we're
out
gonna
of the
get
way.
rid of that immediately. I'm gonna
Because-
get Vincenzo and we'll do it.
Understand, I need the bistros done now, because now we have the furniture coming in and I have all the candles.
Understood.
So, tablecloths,
Yes.
me and you
And
position
let's go.
bistro.
Boom.
Can I hear it, the trumpets again? So, let's see, the Queen entrance, Eva. Let's see how loud it can go. We need to find where we're putting another candelabra with Bjorn. Bjorn, come with us. We need to find another place for a candelabra.
I was thinking.
Issa, these two are not in the same thing, so that has to move in.
I think the candelabra will look nicer on the bar instead of this.
Ah,
For the
yes.
bar, I have.
Adrian,
Mala.
can I, instead of the statues, put the two candelabras,
They will be
one
nicer,
and
I
two?
think, visually.
Can I see that? Well, the candelabra.
Ah, this, huh? Look how huge!
There, it's
With the crystal.
It's gonna fit. I tell you what. Because,
Here.
yes.
It's only the other space.
Because
Okay, but it doesn't make any sense.
I have also like alchemy tools
Wait a second.
that are coming. For the Mela, this area is gonna be lemonade.
Okay.
Regency era, herbal infusions.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen, in this area, we're gonna have some effects of like smoke, alchemy.
Better than have those.
Yeah, and those
Will
are
look
gonna
better.
fit.
Issa, I need your silver candelabras or
Yes.
your candelabra to go on those two.
Yes.
And in front of the mirrors, because they're adding their candelabras with candles, which is what they had at that time.
Yes.
So we're gonna put one candelabra here and one candelabra there.
Good.
What?
I would put it somewhere here.
Oh, let's make a roof from glass.
Yes.
But okay, then if you're gonna put it there, you need to do the other one symmetry.
Yes,
It's gonna look
I
stupid.
prefer them symmetry as well.
Well, that one is nice.
It's not bad there either.
Yeah, but the table is not a whole thing, so we can afford to do.
Is it heavy? Can it fall? Is it
It's
okay?
heavy, not-
Can we check it a bit?
Okay.
Issa, 8.
It should be fine. We can do it there. I'm afraid somebody has a bulky costume.
Don't wish too much on the bulky costume. So the point of this charity ball was that for once, my team and I actually get to enjoy an event we organize. But I ended up working and so did my team because we didn't know how to let go. But we were all in costume. We all got our hair done, our makeup done. We all got costumes made. That was such a fun part of it because we could all get ready together, all get dressed up, jewelry, accessories. So that was fun. And when the guests started arriving, we were like, in Malta, people don't always like to dress up when it's a team. So we're like, we hope they dress up. We hope they dress up. And they did. People came dressed to perfection. With the proper costumes, with the top hats, with the stakes, with the tails. It looked magnificent. And it really looked like we were back in time in that era. And it worked out so nicely. Girls, let's sort out these sofas. Mela. Let's remove all the tables to start off with. Put them in the middle. This is how I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start from scratch. Let's say we do not, Emily, this was here. So you put it back so it's a setup. Instead of putting the table.
Instead of putting them by the perimeter, which people are sitting and watching other people passing by. Why don't you put them on in the center, back to back? They will look nicer, I think. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea, but we
Let's
are
try it.
creating a roundabout.
Yes.
Let's
That's
see,
the-
we need to remove this.
That's why.
We need 4 sofas, then we have another one somewhere else.
Let's do 2 first. Get the sofa. Mahmoud, get me a sofa.
Get that one.
Don't touch nothing. Sarah, let the boys, please.
Let's
Sarah's gonna see it. If she likes it, we give the rent. Okay? Get me that one. And put it middle there. Facing there. No. This, down.
That's a
Get
bad
the other
idea.
one.
Where's Eva? Eva and Mia, where's everyone? Mia's here. I don't know.
Get the
We
other
have
one.
to see this.
But remove the tables away because bulkiness doesn't help. Is this the same size as this one or bigger?
Same.
Back to back. Back.
come.
Come to me, my friend.
Yes.
I like this idea.
Well, this one
Let me see
here.
how it looks. Now,
Yeah.
wait. This is like 5 centimeters, so they need to move more.
No.
Mala, there, and this one more. We need to center it. So this has to be in the middle of this.
That's simple. This
See? It's, this
The
is not
person-
straight, huh?
The person who's sitting here, yeah, would like to handle his glass over here.
So
Like a side table.
we'll put a side table there.
Yeah.
But we can afford to have some of these, now. I think we can afford to have
One
these.
here, yes, because this person can use this table.
Now we have space for this here,
One like this.
and another one here.
That one there, all right?
It's not bad. I like this.
And-
This is nice here. Make me one here. I'm putting a candelabra here.
Candelabra on every Mr.
This.
table. Every
No,
Mr.
just
table
this.
No, this is what you're talking about, right?
It's because it shows from there. Because we have an extra one.
Perfect.
I think the tables are too much. I'm not sure, but I think the tables are too much. I know. 2 puffs and the table. 2 puffs, table. Look. 2 puffs and 1 table. Remove this sofa for me, please, Mahmoud. I don't want it. Look. 2 puffs and the table by the wall. Here, Cara. You see? Yes. Nice. Diamond ball. There we go. And we'll do another one like it. There. That's it. I really like. Well done, Adrian. I like this a lot. So the red room had to become a bar area and the living room, which is not easy to do. You need space for the bar people to go up, go down, and then also a seating area. Here, I must admit, Adrian's input from Palazzo was impressive and very good, because I kept trying to put them around. And all of a sudden, we look at each other, and Adrian goes, "What if we do them back to back?" And I was like, he likes, what a good idea. And then the perfecting of this was a nightmare, because me and my OCD and my uniformity and everything has to be symmetrical, and the stools, if there are stools on one side, you have to have the stool opposite the same. So it took a long time setting up, but in the end it looked great. So sometimes attention to detail is very important, and then the result, when guests walk in, probably they don't say, "How nice, the sofas are perfectly symmetrical," but their brain says, "What a cool setup." And the reason for a cool setup is that nothing's sticking out of the ordinary, and that is what makes us have the finesse we like to have in events. What do you think of this? Huh? Nice? Very girly, yeah, but it's a ball, it's a Bridgerton ball. Very happy, boys, very happy. Well done, huh? Hey, I agree. You're very slow today, yeah? You're very slow today. What's wrong with you? No coffee? I'm joking. You're doing very well with time.
Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casa Pinta, Vortex, Palazzo Parisio, Scavolini Malta in Cedar Valley Road, Jean Zamit for Sarah and Becky's makeup in the studio, Kurt McAuliffe at Blow Hairdressing for Sarah and Becky's studio hair. Vortex for the studio clothing of Becky and Sarah. Welcome back to Flip the Venue, where the setup is going smoothly. Or at least it was until the event backdrop sponsor panel was brought in.
Can you move it more back? Adrian, more back, please. Fredo, more back. More back. Back, not front. Eliminate it. Oh, I don't like this humongous thing. Fredo, why is it such a big box? I can't have it just this with something at the back to hold it. Tamilli, like, you know when there's that thing on the stand? I don't need this box. Asha is at a boot. I just need the picture, the front I need. Okay, will you call me Fredo when you're done? Because this is 2 seconds only. Yes, I see more of the carriage, more. Can you have it, Ara, in line with this? Tista tmur lura naqra. All right. Perfect. U tmisli mal-ħajt. Perfect. I want it a bit. No, you can't be closer. It's okay. That's okay. Much better because I can see the carriage. But like this, when people now they will stand, they can stand here as well. If they're a big group. Perfect. This is done. Wrap. Do not forget, Fredo, to cut the tape in pieces for me. And under the carriage, you can remove. We are done for today, but let's quickly go around everywhere. Little details. I think we're ready, but let's go around. Bar you will set up in your own time, in your own. Okay, these curtains can be drawn, but these are details I will do tomorrow. This we're leaving it like this. Personally, I would remove these flowers. They just remove the vase, put it in the bridal room. It just doesn't match, and these are more that in the middle. You see, there is this one here and this one here. This should go in the middle. And this goes. Little details, but important.
Sarah seems satisfied with the quality of the setup. But before she allows herself and her team to go home for the day, there's yet more organisation to be taken care of.
We need now, Mahmoud, you're here tomorrow.
Sure,
you need to teach this man how to put on the lights at 6:45 tomorrow. His job is to put on the lights, okay? Let's designate one person because we're going to be going everywhere at that point in time. Can I use Mahmoud or Frank? But I think Franchi has a lot. Can you do this?
Yes.
So this gentleman will teach you now how to do everything.
Thank you, Mahmoud.
And learn how to do the color just in case it changes. Sometimes the color changes without knowing. And this is a mystery to me. You tell him the code. Done. Mela, sofas.
Francesco, you take care of the sofas.
Here we can afford to have a long table.
One long table here.
Franci, perfetto, voglio 4 there and another 4 there. So 4, 4 and 4. Actually, to be honest, because they are not eating here, but we need seating, I would do 6. Because they need them only to rest the heels. The women don't have where to sit in this ball. So let's make 6 in each one. I decided. I took a decision. Oh my God. Fredo! Where are you, Fredo? Fredo and the heart attack. Mela, do you mind, because you know me, I like everything matching. Can you get me some form of carpet that instead of this black, I can cover with a form of carpet this color? A gray or a white, even white is better. What can I do, please? Grey, get me grey. Thank you. I leave you to do it. Thank God Fredo saves the day again. Bye-bye. Don't fit. I love you usually, but not today. Mela, these chairs had to be taken into the bridal room. Mela, one, that leave. Yes, this goes. This was like quick fix to put them there. Done. Next. The chairs I really like. 6 and 6 I did, because we have one missing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I told them try and match the red, because you have some darker than the others. I don't mind if this is dark and that's a lighter red and dark, but the 6 have to match. Well, attention to detail is very important. The chairs, so it was really funny actually, because everybody uses the gold cushions at the palazzo and the ballroom. And all of a sudden I look at the throne and it's red, and the gold cushions didn't really give a contrast. And I was like, guys, can you get me a red cushions? And they're all like, red cushions? Yes, Palazzo has red cushions. And the staff's like, no, yes, go and ask. You have red cushions. And sure enough, they found them in the stores. I had used them years before. I don't know how I remembered. And then they got the red cushions. Obviously, Sarah, being a pain in the... found one red cushion that didn't match the others. And I was like, no, change it. They all have to match. And in the end, they looked absolutely perfect, because they fit with the red throne and the 2 chairs on the side.
And make sure colors are okay.
Mahmoud, are not matching. Some are dark and some are light. So we need to match them.
Francesco, he
He's
went
gonna
to...
do that.
Exactly. Francesco, he...
No, it's not. I checked. That's a darker red than this. Hello, the king and the queen of the Regency era. Okay, clearly I'm losing a nut because I'm exhausted. Hey, yeah, 1 round.
Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casa Pinta, Vortex, Palazzo Parisio, Scavolini Malta in Cedar Valley Road, Jean Zamit for Sarah and Becky's makeup in the studio, Kurt McAuliffe at Blow Hairdressing for Sarah and Becky's studio hair, Vortex for the studio clothing of Becky and Sarah. As we get closer to the Grand Regency Ball at Palazzo Parisio, we're greeted by the rather unusual sight of a flock of ballerinas as they tiptoe into the palazzo for a mid-morning rehearsal in the space.
So entertainment was very important, and apart from the musical aspect of the entertainment, where we had a beautiful string quartet, Cordia played beautifully, and they had just done a Bridgerton candlelight concert, so they were perfectly in tune with the themes we wanted. Again, this was not a Bridgerton ball, but we got the inspiration from there, and the string quartet were perfect. We had a harpist to start off with, Jacob. Amazing. He set the tone for the beginning, and then we moved to a string quartet, then we moved to the singer, and then we moved to the DJ. So there we go. We had our flow for the music, but I wanted some additional entertainment, and so I spoke to Dance Project and Cristina Bianco, and I told her, Chris, this is a charity ball, can you give me some of your beautiful ballerinas? And we put together a little show when the Queen comes in, because guess what? We enacted the Queen coming in. sitting on the throne. Then she could say the queen was obviously the Baroness Justine, and she could do her speech from then. It was all perfect. But I wanted ballerinas for two reasons. I wanted to have two boxes in the hallway to have something happening in this hallway. Why? Because the hallway is the passage between the outside terrace, the ballroom, the red room, the music room. So you need something over there. I had two boxes, and for about 2 to 3 hours the ballerinas were constantly changing, doing 10 minutes dancing and then dancing to the actual music that's happening at that point. And they were fantastic. And then the whole ensemble of ballerinas together did a beautiful piece of ballet dancing after the queen entered. So they were all lined up, bowed when she walked in. And then when she sat down, they did this little piece which was stunning. So thank you very much. As well, again, Dance Project and Christina Bianco and the lovely teachers who did a great job. And people were like, whoa, this is nice, it's different. I always say that if you repeat the same things again and again, it doesn't work. So always at any event, any wedding, I like to have something a little bit different, because people will remember that and they will point it out as, you know what, there were even ballerinas, it was great. And that's exactly what happened. It's true. Okay, Roland, you stop here and we start, Roland.
When you see them, and we start, because it goes on extra.
1 minute 47. Okay, Juice!
And as the dance rehearsal progresses, it's time for the Baroness Justine to practice her part by walking up the stairs majestically and making her way to the grand throne.
not as usual, like normally, another event or wedding, we just go, set up, make everything perfect and nice and ready, and we leave, and it's done. This time I had to be there as well during the event, which was really nice to step in this event, like going back in time and to this style, this type of. I felt like living that series, which I was all the time watching to get everything right.
Indeed, poor Bjorn did have his work cut out for him for this event. However, it also gave him and his team an opportunity to outdo themselves. And it's safe to say they did just that.
Well, when the gazebo was going up, which takes long to put up, I was very scared that once it's up, it wouldn't balance correctly. Or would, in the evening, somebody maybe had 1 or 2 extra drinks, would lean onto it and it falls. But eventually they weighted it down, everything was done properly, and I was very happy with the outcome because it was very steady on its feet. Remember that inside the gazebo there was a sweet table, so we knew that people are going to be hitting the columns of the gazebo in and out to take the sweets. So it was important that it was very stable. But again, we managed this correctly and with the right health and safety measures. So the actual flower types, Justine and I and Bjorn picked together, trying to keep with the inspiration of the Bridgerton series, but we obviously adapted it to our ball, what is in season in Malta in April. These things were all factors, it was only an inspiration really we had from the series on TV. We turned it into our own charity ball. It was really nice seeing, and when I was designing this, I always wanted, because the gold room is so bold and so ornate in its own way, I wanted to have floral growing from the ground to bring in a bit of for the idea of the garden coming into the ballroom. So there we put floral all around the ballroom had floral coming up like it's growing from the floor.
Finally, all is set. The flowers, the beautiful lighting, and even the harp. It's time to prepare for an unforgettable evening. Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casa Pinta, Vortex, Palazzo Parisio, Scavolini Malta in Cedar Valley Road, Jean Zamit for Sarah and Becky's makeup in the studio, Kurt McAuliffe at Blow Hairdressing for Sarah and Becky's studio hair, Vortex for the studio clothing of Becky and Sarah. Welcome back to Flip the Venue, where after several days of setting up and many more weeks besides of meticulous planning, the grand diamond ball is all set to start at the beautiful Palazzo Parisio. Under Sarah Young's expert eye for detail, everything is quite simply flawless.
And here we come at the end of this lovely diamond ball setup. It's been such a pleasure working on it, designing it, and enjoying every moment of the build-up. And now we're going to enjoy the ball. And you can see we had to all dress up, all my girls. You're gonna see them dressed up. It was such fun. It was like a girly night out to a ball. But the production of it was very tough, but very good. And everything went roughly smoothly. And we managed. And enjoy the beauty, seeing the ball tonight. And we see you next week. Bye-bye.
And as fireworks light up the night sky above Palazzo Parisio, we can quite confidently say that the Diamond Ball has been a glorious success. Join us next week as Sarah works her magic on another magnificent event on Flip the Venue.